partners, today we'll be reviewing Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Okay, I won't use that cowboy accent for the rest of the video. So yeah, I reviewed the first movie a couple of hours ago, and now we're here to review the sequel. There will be heavy spoilers in this video, so if you still haven't seen the movie, go watch it. It's really amazing. And what are you doing if you haven't seen it? The film's almost like nearing $1 billion, I believe, right now at the box office. So yeah. Anyway, I love the first film. I gave it like a 9 out of 10, but this film is honestly kind of even better. And I was so anticipating this movie. In fact, I literally I had to use the bathroom when I was going to watch a movie. I was holding the bathroom as soon as the movie ended. Thankfully, there were no post-credit scenes, but jeez, I spent a long time waiting to use the bathroom. Anyway, we're going to get started with reviewing in 3, 2, 1. The story. The film takes place after a year. Takes place in about a year after the original, like a few months to a year, where Miles is older and he's starting to have trouble living a double life as being a normal teenager, but also being Brooklyn's only Spider-Man. Let me give you a rundown of the original film. Miles Morales got bitten by a radioactive spider and basically saved the world from Kingpin, who was going to destroy the Earth. It was a very compelling story, but now we see Spider-Gwen tell Miles Morales of this new Spider Society. So Miles comes there and talks to Miguel O'Hara, but it turns out Miguel O'Hara tells Miles that he was an accident. And since he ruined the cannon, Miguel O'Hara starts chasing and getting mad at Miles for literally no reason. I mean, he didn't know of the cannon, so what was he gonna do? Was he gonna time travel and fix the older Miles from not breaking the cannon? No, he can't time travel. Spider-Man doesn't time travel. That's honestly a gripe I have with this film. Why is Miguel O'Hara so mad? I get it, but seriously, they could have tried to come up with a better reason. Other than, you broke the cannon. And the cannon is an important part to early Spider-Man's history. Alright, I don't know why I'm speaking like that type of language, but we're just gonna move on. So yeah. Other than Miguel O'Hara literally getting mad at Miles for like no reason, the story is very good and very heartfelt as we see Miles try to fight off Miguel and all the other spider people. The animation. What? Huh? No, I should say the art. As this film is literally a moving piece of art. And that's an amazing thing. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse has some of the best animation an animated film could use. It improves what was great of the original film and just multiplies it by like 100. This film looks absolutely incredible. And the fact this movie was only made on a $100 million budget, the same budget as the Mario movie, is insane. Like, oh, the colors drag me in. Alright, you know what I mean. This film has incredible animation from top to bottom. Everything's so detailed. The effects get even better in this film. And they were already amazing in the first film because of all the glitching and stuff. The glitching, yeah, it's a glitching. Okay, I'm gonna stop being weird. But the animation is just absolutely gorgeous. Who will say otherwise? We saw the original film. It looked amazing, and this film just multiplies it by like 10 times. Who doesn't agree with me? George again? Really, George? That George always drives me insane. Yeah, if you don't know, George is like, it doesn't exist. He's just someone I used to joke around with. Yeah, this animation is absolutely stunning and incredible. Who wouldn't say otherwise? The characters. I honestly thought with like over 200 characters, the characters were going to sidetrack from the film. But nope, it's actually the complete opposite. The characters add more by including funny jokes like the you. It was literally a meme. And the fact this film brought back the meme is just incredible. I laughed so hard at that whenever I saw it in the theater. There are other jokes I laughed at, because it just likes to make fun of Spider-Man's history while also showing the great hero he has been over the past couple decades. It's overall just a great sight to see. Let's start with the main man himself, Miles Morales. He talks to Miguel O'Hara about joining the Spider Society, but it turns out Miguel O'Hara's so mad at him. And Miguel O'Hara is like the only character that I didn't really like because, well, sure, his design is awesome. He didn't really add much to the film. He might be more likable in the second and Beyond the Spider-Verse, but that might get delayed since Spider-Gwen's voice actor literally has no lines recorded for Beyond the Spider-Verse, and it's literally coming in. The release date is only 9 months away, so something tells me that film is going to get delayed. Unless Phil Lord and Chris Miller overwork their employees like they did with this film. Anyway, let's move on to Spider-Gwen. After it seems like that Spider-Gwen killed her own friend, her dad finds out that she's really been Spider-Man all these years and gets extremely mad. So because of that, Spider-Gwen joins the Spider Society with Miguel O'Hara, aka Spider-Man 2099, with all the other billion Spider-Man. Overall, she's just a great character that really adds a lot to this film and drives the whole point across. And then we got all the characters like Peter B. Parker, Spider-Man India, Spider-Punk, Spider-Cat. All the others, they're just there to add as background noises and nothing else. Oh, sure, they're fun. They're fun characters. They're just not the best. So, yeah. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is one of Sony Pictures Animation's best film ever. It's got a great story, dazzling animation that makes it look like it's actually a moving piece of art, and the characters are just highly lovable. Well, sure, Miguel O'Hara does take away from this film a bit. He's still not bad enough to make this not get the Dominic seal. Now, when are we going to get confirmation that Beyond the Spider-Verse will get delayed? I mean, it's just obvious that it's going to happen, right? Story, 8 out of 10. Actually, 9 out of 10. Animation, 10 out of 10. Characters, 9 out of 10. Overall, this movie's going to get a 9 out of 10. Thanks a lot for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with some more juicy content. Bye-bye.